What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Look, man, we got some new handles on the channel. I've been waiting for this, dog. Now, I know a lot of y'all are familiar with handles from the radio freestyles, and don't get me wrong. You will very rarely see me listen to a dope radio freestyle that in some way, shape, or form don't either get compared to handles or I end up mentioning handles as like the benchmark from what we expect motherfuckers to do when they go up there. But don't let that distract you from the fact that this man does make dope ass music. He can flow in ways that you don't expect him to flow when you listen to the intricacies that go into like the actual battle rap-esque type freestyle shit. But my man actually makes dope music. So I had Quality go and pick out I think 3 or 4 songs off of the new album that dropped for us to go and dig into, you know, throughout the months or whatever. So we're gonna start this off with Soul Ties. From the name, I'm assuming this one's gonna be more of like on like a conscious tip, you know, maybe we get a little self-reflection, introspection, something like that. I'm down for it, just to give y'all a different side of them. Let's get into it. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. Let's go. My fucking voice is shot. It's like 6:30 in the morning. My neighbors hate me. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, we good now. Damn, my voice is raspy as shit, ain't it? This is when you gotta write bars.
We went from hold me down to hold it down. Got too deep, don't wanna drown. Told my dog the chance was lost like homeward bound. Sitting in the belly of the beast, I'm Jordan now. Trying to find my way back for it, take its toll on me. But she got a hold on me.
Okay, alright, hold up, bring this back. So we got more of like a vibey track. We're gonna start this one over again. I don't know if I like the chop and screw shit in the beginning here. I don't know if that's really for me beat wise, but it does look like that cleaned up, like that might just have been like the intro or whatever. Go right into like hip. I'm telling you, like you don't expect him to come on. Got a little bit of a melodic sing-songiness to his voice. I like that we're getting a different side of him. It does seem like it's probably gonna be more of a vibey track, but look, he's already putting bars in there while he's fucking like practically singing to y'all. Like this is what I'm talking about, right? Let's go. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I hate this. I don't like this intro at all.
We went from hold me down to hold it down. Got too deep, don't wanna drown. Told my dog the chance was lost like homeward bound. Sitting in the belly of the beast, I'm Jordan now. Trying to find my way back for it, take its toll on me. But she got a hold on me. Hold on me. I'm just trying to break these questions. Why we put ourselves in these messes? Turn the car around, it's a dead end. When we started out, we was best friends. Trying to walk it out like pedestrian. Guess I learned my lesson for real. Just a secular thrill. Saw you in the church, thought it was a blessing for real. Could've been, we ain't the chest with the shield. Took a hit, guess it wasn't destined. But still, I'm fresh to death. You dressed to kill was perfect. Guess I said the sex appeal was worth it. I know it's best, but yet and still I curved it. Best with sex, and that's what killed our purpose. I pray.
Look, I told y'all. Look, it had a slow start. It had a slow start, right? Wasn't really feeling the beat, but he started spoon feeding us. Look, we're gonna give you the bars. We're gonna give you the bar. This turned into a fucking amazing track. Hold up, bring this back. I need this again. I'm trying to tell y'all, Handlez is really him. Like, the worst part about Handlez McGee is that he doesn't take this shit seriously. He's not in it full time. He's not plugged in. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like his like. He's not one of those cats where it's like, I got nothing, my back against the wall, I'm putting it all in on music. He's not. He just gotta do it when he wants to and keep us waiting. But when he serves us, like, dog, this is fire.
Got too deep, don't wanna drown. Told my dog the chance was lost like homeward bound. Sitting in the belly of the beast, I'm Jordan now. Trying to find my way back for it, take its toll on me. But she got a hold on me. Hold on me. I'm just trying.
Like, that's really almost like a Kentucky Shuffle type situation, right? Because the beginner's like, all right, it's cool. Like, I already have a hard enough time bobbing my head on beat. Y'all know that. So, like, them fucking with the beat in the beginning ain't really my demographic. It's not making things easier for me. But, like, yo, the way he cleaned this shit up and the way that this ends up, come on, man. Stop it. Let's go.
Question, why we put ourselves in these messes? Turn the car around, it's a dead end. When we started out, we was best friends, trying to walk it out like pedestrian. Guess I learned my lesson for real, just a secular thrill. Saw you in the church, thought it was a blessing for real. Could have been, we ain't got our chest with the shield. Took a hit, guess it wasn't destined, but still I'm fresh to death. You dressed to kill, perfect. Guess I said the sex appeal was worth it. I know what's best, but yet and still I curved it. Best with sex, and that's what killed our purpose. I pray to God and ask if he'll reverse it, but can't go back to time. Don't heal the hurt, and we still reserve the right to love this life. You drunk on lust, I wish that we still reserved it. And what's wrong? She used to
Look, like music theory is obviously the number one thing that stands out, right? Whoever produces, I don't know, he might even produce his own shit. Whoever produced this, their layers and shit like that are absolutely like it flows so perfectly, dog. This just sonically, the soundscape of the entire track so far, it's working, man. It flows one into the next. He manages to make it aggressive and still kind of like for us, but not scared of hoes at the same time. Like, that's a talent. Like, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Like, let's go.
could take her over, she told me. Only liked it when she wasn't sober. I told her I could get her high, I'm not a stoner. She told me she need to act a hoe to make it soak her. I told her all I needed was what she got on her. Long story short, she told me to come on over. I went and laid it down like I'm supposed to. You was feeling closer, I was feeling colder. Then she stopped the drinking and smoking, didn't need any potent substance, just a thing in the jeans he was holding. New leaves, flipping leaves, life, everything golden. She said I was the reason for the moment. You said that you love me, I said no you don't. You said you would need closure, I said no you won't. The more I feel detached, is the more you get attached. Every time I look on back, it's a piece of me gone. I'm just trying to break these souls.
Dog, let's go. This is one of them ones. This is one of them ones. I'm bringing it back again. Fuck you, it's my channel. Like, he's doing so much, and he was giving y'all free game. He was giving y'all free game at the same time. Like, let's go. This is gonna be one of those ones where, like, every time you pull back, you're gonna find something else, a little piece of something else that you like. And that's what we love about him in the freestyles. But to see that come through in the music and still be something that you could, like, you could play this no matter who was around. Like, that is a talent. That is a gift. That is, like, that's not something that we get from people who we hold to that caliber of bar status. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the flowers be known, my guy. Like, I see you. I see what you're doing.
And we still reserve the right to love this life. You drunk on lust, I wish that we still reserved it. And what's wrong? She used to let the liquor take her over. She told me, only liked it when she wasn't sober. I told her, I could get her high, I'm not a stoner. She told me she need to...
See, like, even, like, shit like that, like, if you know anything about Handlez, like, Handlez is not one of those guys who push the drugs, who push the alcohol and stuff like that. Like, I like the sneaky shit. Like, he's still putting, like, positive messages in it, even though it sounds toxic. I can get you high, and stuff. Like, the way that he's still doing it's like talking about uplifting her and shit like that, and now that she put that shit behind it, like, there's an entire message behind the story that's also being told, disguised as just a vibey track of some dude smashing. Like, if you're not paying attention, you could easily pass this off as just like some club shit that I'm gonna send to shorty and get it right? But if you take the time, you step back, you listen, like, he's in his storytelling bag, and he's still staying true to himself of what we know about the character that he displays to us, and like how, like, come on, man, like, he's said it a million times about how, like, he doesn't push out the type of music that's, like, not good for the youth and shit like that. Like, if you listen to what's being said, it is a very, very underrated skill to be able to make it sound one way while actually saying something else, so that you can appease two different crowds at the same time. Like, this is what needs to happen for real lyricism to be able to breach the commercial demographic. We talk about this shit on hip-hop Twitter and shit like that all the time. Like, what is it going to take for X, Y, and Z type music to be, like, the one that's widely accepted by everybody, to propel, you know, the same way that, like, mumble rap and shit like that, when that came out, how that was just easily digestible for everybody. How do we take that format but give it substance? You got to do shit like this. It's got to sound like this. Like, this is the blueprint, right? Like, someone is going to run with this, whether it's him or whether it's a fan of his or whatever, but, like, this is the future if we're going to propel that type of narrative within the hip-hop community. Like, this is dope as shit, though.
like a holder, make it soaker. I told her all I needed was what she got on her. Long story short, she told me to come on over. I went and laid it down like I'm supposed to. You was feeling closer, I was feeling colder. Then she stopped the drinking and smoking, didn't need any potent substance, just a thing in the jeans he was holding. New leaves flipping, leaves life, everything golden. She said I was the reason for the moment. You said that you love me, I said no you don't. You said you would need closure, I said no you won't. The more I feel detached is the more you get attached. Every time I look on back, it's a piece of me gone. I'm just trying to make these so tired. All the women I heard in my life, if you hate me then I don't mind. I know it's my fault, I'm just trying to make this thing right. Walking so long that my soul's tired. Got my steps, God, I get in my way. I'm just trying to break these soul ties. I'm just trying to break these. Love to love, but don't know what love is. Every sneaky link's just another piece in a chain that's linked in. Say Jesus saves, but he reduced to a piece on my chain she sees in. Thinks I'ma save her demons, but I'm keeping the same appeasements. When they see your weakness, we gon' cave when they sank they teeth in this equation. Can't break the sequence. When we leave, something stays in our place for leeching. What remains us being hard to love, easier to lust, easier to trust nobody. Heavy.
It's very difficult to make a vibey ass song at this BPM too, like to keep this much aggression from beginning to end. Like it's not going on your vibes playlist because it's very assertive for the type of music that it's putting out. But like I'll be damned if it's not fucking fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to put this on. It's gonna have to be on your O2 Go. It has to be your O2 Go playlist, right? Like even though it's not like a hard body type gym song or something like that, it still moves. Like this shit, it doesn't stop. It doesn't, like, it's relentless. This is a relentless track, dog. Bring it back a little bit more too. Like, let's go.
Know what love is. Every sneaky link's just another.
Oh yeah, give me this again. Hold up.
Got my steps, God, I get in my way. I'm just trying to break these soul ties. I'm just trying to break these. Love to love, but don't know what love is. Every sneaky link's just another piece in a chain that's linked in. Say Jesus saves, but he reduced to a piece on my chain she sees in. Things I'ma save her demons, but I'm keeping the same appeasements. When they see your weakness, we gon' cave when they sank they teeth in this equation. Can't break the sequence. When we leave, something stays in our place for leeching. What remains us being hard to love, easier to lust, easier to trust nobody. Heavy in the coast now, change back everything we lost, and I'm just so sorry. Left with a part of me, feel it from afar, baby. Voodoo, anywhere, anytime, watching me. Hulu, same old song, I did not want to YouTube. Think about you every time I'm dropping on YouTube and my new. Shorty don't support me like you do, so of course that'll force me to view you as important. It's cuckoo, and what's more is I'm torn between you two and you two. A few booze before you, and who knew? I'm not whole, just a
dog. Like, let's go. Like this, I like ain't shit handles. I do. I like this is the human side. I didn't expect to see the human side of him. He has a certain piety about him that I can't relate to. I listen to the toxicity in the track, the human side of him coming out. This is one thing I will point out though. A lot of times on YouTube, reactors will get comments like, you pause too much, like you're fucking it up, just let them, and it's like, yo, fuck you, go listen to the original, like you don't understand a reaction channel. As I'm listening to this, I feel like I'm fucking this up by pausing it to give my commentary and shit like that. And I think it's because of the pace. It doesn't have those natural moments where we can like just like it's like an intuitive pause almost to stop and break some shit down and talk about it. It's almost like you gotta pull the whole verse back every time. And I point that out because there's no part of me that's upset by bringing the whole verse back every time so we can fucking listen to it. Like, it's that good. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to break down with this shit. But like, I'm not gonna lie, like that's also kind of, it's not fair, but that's kind of like what I expect from him. It's almost as if like if these components weren't being represented so well in the song, I would almost feel like it was intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what you wanted to do. We know what you could have did on that shit. You know what I mean? This is fire, Doug.
Pardon me, feel it from afar, baby. Voodoo, anywhere, anytime, watching me. Hulu, same old song, I did not want to YouTube. Think about you every time I'm dropping on YouTube and my new. Shorty don't support me like you do, so of course that'll force me to view you as important. It's cuckoo, and what's more is I'm torn between you two and you two. A few booze before you, and who knew? I'm not whole, just a fraction. My soul getting snatched, I can never get it back. I don't even want to back, but I'm tired of being tied to what parts of me gone. I can never get intact.
And not only is it, dog, like here's like the overall dichotomy of the fucking track, right? Not only is it giving us the toxic chick that I crave. This is what I'm talking about, being able to appeal to two different demographics at once. the actual message isn't glorifying that. The actual message of the song is that when you are doing this sleeping around, when you're jumping around and doing this, you are literally losing a piece of yourself. You are losing a piece of your soul each time that you do this. Like, he's explaining it in a way that sounds cool, but he's explaining that this is why it's derogatory. This is why I am the way that I am. This is why that, like, I refer to it as like his human side. This is why that negative connotation exists, is because I chose to act this way. And now because I made those bad decisions, I can't even appreciate the Nunu that I have right now because I'm still thinking about the last 4 because I fucked up and gave that Come on, man!
Trying to break these souls.
Bring it back. Bring it back. One more time. One more again. Listen. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm not.
Heavy is the coast now, change back everything we lost, and I'm just so sorry. You left with a part of me, feel it from afar, baby. Voodoo, anywhere, anytime, watching me. Hulu, same old song, I did not want to YouTube. Think about you every time I'm dropping on YouTube, and my new. Shorty don't support me like you do, so of course that'll force me to view you as important as cuckoo. And what's more is I'm torn between you two and you two. A few booze before you, and who knew? I'm not whole, just a fraction. My soul getting snatched, I can never get it back. I don't even want to back, but I'm tired of being tied to what parts of me gone, I can never get inside. I'm just trying to break these soul ties. All the women I hurt in my life, if you hate me then I don't mind. I know it's my fault, I'm just trying to make this thing right. Walking so long that my soul's tired. Guide my steps, God, I get in my way. I'm just trying to break these soul ties. I'm just trying to break these. I love to love them.
And the abrupt stop. Doug, that was fucking... He's different, man. It's not fair. I hate the first 10 seconds of the song, but the rest of the shit was absolutely fucking fire, dog. Hey, yo, let's go. That's Handlez, my guy. There's not enough flowers in the world. Like, you are him. This is fire. Let's pull it up. Let's break it down. Let's see how we really feel about it. Handlez fucking McGee, my guy. Yo, I'm a fan. If you ain't pick up on it, that's my guy. I'm a fan. I think he does a lot of things extremely important to what we do, and I think he does them well. Target audience for this one in more ways than one, my guy. Let's go. Proper setting for this. See, I'm gonna put I got a hot take. I think I was correct on my original assessment of this being more of an introspective, almost borderline dark room music type jump, because even though it may not sound like it on the surface, it's got more of a vibe, and it's got the fucking the fucking O2 Go type shit going with it too. I don't think that either of those components overshadow how much self-reflection is actually in the words that are being said, that are actually in the message. I feel like even though it could go to the O1 vibes because it's melodic, even though it could go into your O2 Go because it's assertive, neither of those aspects overshadow the actual message what's being said. There's too much effort went into the story that's being told, into the fucking, walking you through his fucking life and his relationships, and the way that, like, that's more important. This is dark room music. I don't care, man. It's the most aggressive dark room music I've ever heard in my fucking life, but it is. It just is. Now you can argue with me, but that's fine. It is. Bars and lyrics, stop it. 25 out of 25. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like that's not what it's gonna be. Delivery or vocals. This is going to go one way or the other, right? I can see how giving a vibey track at this pace could be offsetting for the casual listener if you're not ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I started hearing him get into the vibe shit, I wasn't expecting to just get fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it. So I do think, though, once you realize what the track is, that it works. It takes a little warming up to. I'm gonna give it a 23 out of 25. That's my honest opinion. Beat selection, 13 out of 15. Again, just that beginning, it's the whole look left, I'm gonna go right type thing didn't work for me. But once I got warmed up, we was in there. Sound quality, mixing, stop it. 15 out of 15. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to listen to the rest of the album that just dropped? Go check it out. 10 out of 10. Knock it off. Enjoyability, 10 out of 10. This is a cool 96. 96 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you disagree, you're gonna have to really tell me why down in the comments. Maybe bring it back. Don't even give me your opinion until you hear it a few times. All right. 96 out of 100. That's my score. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.